airdrop me. Okay. Here we gonna do. Ready? Nobody can see you. The phones are literally here being held up by the computer so that they see everything behind me, but you can put your cup there. That's why I'm gonna get up. Good evening. Go ahead and share the live. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna play some games today. Sorry for having the football on the front of the screen real quick. Tuck that away. Sorry. No deadly weapons. We have some guests in the house. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. We just went live. Welcome everybody in. Thank you for the love. Share that one time. You guys already know Mr. Booms. Thank you. Thank you. You guys see the goals. This is our second live. Only our second live. We are brand new, like a second pair of Nike shoes. So, yes. Jay, thank you for tuning in. Ya tu sorry. And YouTube, we got one on YouTube. Okay, we're getting there. So we're live right now on on YouTube and TikTok. So share the lives. You already know how this goes. Tap the screen. We do have goals. I'm really not worried about the goals. Today, we spoke about last week. Today versus tomorrow. Hey Jay, we gonna need I'm gonna need you to make a video. That's it. I'm gonna need you to voice over. There you go. That's what I need. Today versus tomorrow. We discussed on Monday, that we wanted to play a game called Have You Ever, which majority of us, if you're from the era we're from, you've played this game, and it's pretty fun. But today we chose to make it purposeful, right? And again, to reiterate what today versus tomorrow is, this is a platform for spiritual growth, personal healing, development, and just goals. I'm here to motivate you guys be better than you were today. Happy Friday to everyone. Yes, Dexter, thank you. Thank you, Jay, on YouTube as well. Everybody keep sharing, keep tapping. I appreciate the screen. Oh, we got 200 hearts already. Thank you, guys. Hey, I'll take it. Today versus tomorrow. This is fun. I have a very good friend of mine, one of my new friends here, Miss Emily. That's crazy. That's my mom's song. Because my mom can't whistle. Lights went out 8 p.m. That's the sound you heard. But anyway, she's going to be reading our questions. The game is pretty easy. I'm sitting down right now because it's the end of the day. It's been a long day. We got Have You Ever, EVA. Shout out to my daughter, Kylene, for doing the board. She did an amazing job. She's as OCD as her mother, clearly. We got 1 through 26. I kept a simple alphabet, A, B, C, D, elemental P. And Stilo, shout out. I appreciate you. Everybody in here, she's the truth. She took her time out, helped me out. All loves, I'm here. I'm here for y'all. Sometimes we just need an ear. You know what I mean? And it costs nothing to support somebody and just give them proper guidance, So anywhere I can help you or you can help the next person, just pay it forward. That's what we're here for. So I'm excited about today because this game is going to be very traumatic. Have you ever trauma? It's gonna trigger you. It might trigger you, and this is gonna be trigger warning. You know what I need? I need my soundboard. But I'm just gonna use. We gotta get signals, right? There's a lot of good questions. These are questions that are gonna make you think. These are questions that are gonna make you shift in your seat. You know what I mean? If you have a beverage next to you, it might make you take a sip. So, I want you, somebody trying to join as a guest. I want you guys to really be honest. This is not for me to know your personal business. Nobody's taking notes. This is just for you to build your comfort with me. This is honestly a healing platform for me as much as it is for you. If you're having any issues hearing me, let me know. Let's go. Thank you for your light and presence, goddess. Thank you. Thank you, Antonio. I appreciate that. That's love. I'm here. I'm just doing, what God tells me to do. I wake up every morning with a purpose, and I just know that I personally want to be better than what I was yesterday. I pray every morning, forgive me for the sins that I might not even know are sins, but I'm literally just trying every day to be as righteous as he was, And this is healing for me. You know, you guys are going to learn a lot about me as much as I'm going to learn about you. So let's grow together, let's heal together, and let's just have some fun while we do it. You know, it doesn't have to be stressful, it doesn't have to be depressing. It will be. There will be times, there will be waves where your emotions will hit you. You're going to want to cry. Some people get angry. You know, everybody has their own strains of emotions, but ultimately, this is speaking on what's hurting you. And even if you're not speaking with me in person, if you guys want to come on the live to answer, I'm open to that as well. But again, it has to be, you know, pertaining to what we're doing. But this is for you to heal. This is for you to motivate yourself. And at the end of this live, you know, we go live for about an hour. I try. I got ADHD, LMNOP. I can't sit still for too long. So this, again, is just as much for me as it is for you. But at the end of the show, you guys will get a nice little, you know, a to-do item, you know, and it's always going to be something that you do for yourself. You know, Friday nights, I want to make sure at the end of this, we say our prayers, we stay strong. And I give you a task of doing something you wanted to do for yourself in reference to personal time. And then on Monday nights when we chime in, we'll follow up and see if you got the chance to be able to make sure you had that personal time. And if you didn't, we can come up with a solution to make sure next time around you make sure you make that time for yourself. You know, it's just adjusting. Some people are going to dive right into it, and some people are going to need, you know, a couple of steps before they get into motion. So just take your time. It's at your own pace. There is no rush. I'm not here to make anybody uncomfortable. All are welcome. You can come today and not come on Monday. You're still in my prayers. And you know, the interaction is up. You guys follow me as always on all social media, Lady Pun, official Lady Pun. All streaming is Lady Pun. Anywhere you go, it's me. Only face. I'm good. Bet. Oh, shout out to you see this little thing right here? You see this little microphone? Y'all can hear me a little better today, right? Now, shout outs to my sister-in-law for supporting me. And she was like, nah, sis, you need this. Toma. So thank you, BB Photography. If you're in the St. Cloud area, she's a professional photographer over 7-8 years now. And she's available. So yeah. I want to get in here. All right. So I think the only hiccup I was having was like, okay, so like how do I choose whose turn it is, right? And thank you, Jay. How do I choose whose turn it is? Shout out to BB. Word, Stilo. Thank you. I want to say I'm gonna start it off. Like I'm gonna pick a number. I think the only downfall is like, do I know the questions? Yes. Do I remember what numbers they are? No. My heart. I have a TBI, traumatic brain injury. I retain nothing unless it's important. It retains to my 4 children. So, I wanna do me a favor, guys. Send this out on YT one more time. Hey, Papa. Shout out to my dad going live from the living room. That support. Umberto Broccoli. I like your name. I don't even know, but I like broccoli. ADHD, see? All right, so I'm going to start this off, okay? I'm going to go with lucky number 7. And it's yellow. So there's nothing on the board. We're just taking it off until there's no stickers on the board, right? So you got Miss Emily's going to read off number 7 to me.
Have you ever lied?
Have I ever lied? Yes. And if you're saying you ain't lying, you're lying. Boom. You're lying. I've lied. As children, we have lied. As adults, we have lied. In the legal system, I once lied. So, yes, I have lied. I've learned. I lie no more. And I don't like liars. And if you lie, you're not okay. Get help. John, thank you for tuning in. Oh, thank you for all your love. Eliezer. Who's Kylene? Who is that? My kid. So yeah, that's to start it off. So next number I see, post 1 to 26. There are 20, excluding 7. So the numbers you see left, 1 to 26. Whoever posts a number first, I'm gonna go with you, and then we'll have an order. Okay. So whoever want to throw a number out there, throw a number. 22. All right, Stilo. We're going with 22.
That's a blank one, so I guess I got
It's a blank one. Ooh.
I got it.
What you got? What you got?
Have you ever? I have one of this. Have you ever robbed anyone?
Oh, have you ever robbed anyone? Or any place? So, Stilo, we got 22. John is next. You got 7. Did I give you a pen? Let me give you a pen so you can write those down. So we cross out what we crossed out. We got 7 and 22. Ooh, sorry. So 7, you can put my name next to it. So like cross it out and then just put D. 22, we're gonna go with Stilo, right? And then 17 for John. So let's do Stilo first. We're gonna do 22. I can't even sit down no more. I got like ADHD. It is. Oh, my bad, y'all. Sorry if the chain, my gold is messing up the microphone. So I'm gonna tuck it in. I don't got a stump for y'all, right? 22. Yes. What is it? Oh, have you ever robbed? Not bad. That's what I think he said no. Stilo, this one's for you. John, we're not on you yet, Papa. And Jay is getting number 3. Stilo 22. Have you ever? John is 17. Have you ever robbed anyone? That was it, right? That was the question.
Yes. Have you ever robbed anyone or any place?
Oh, right.
Number 3?
Number 3 is Jay. Unfortunately, Rikers was my second home. Okay. You don't have to go into depth about that. I thank you for being open. And clearly, it's growth, so let's give thanks for growth. Let's give thanks for purpose and finding ourselves, finding God. I know you are firmly with that as well. So my hat's off to you for growing and continue flourishing. You know what I mean? These conversations are just for you to be comfortable with yourself. This is you speaking on your truth. You know what I mean? Nobody's here to judge you. This is just, we're adults and we're speaking on things that we've actually gone through in life. This is not a platform where we're just going to have pointless conversations. We're going to heal together. So I thank you very much for that, Stilo, for sharing that with us, and I'm glad that you out and you're growing and learning and you're able to share this time with us. So thank you for tuning in and for always supporting, what I do. All right. So John, we are going to go number 17. One of my lucky numbers.
Have you ever been stolen from?
Have you ever been stolen from? Has anyone ever stolen? And we're not talking about your heart. Okay. We're talking person stealing from you. Have you ever been stolen from? That's a good one. I like that one. I feel like I'm blocking you. Oh, I just dropped YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. No, not at all. That's good. That's very good. Stella Rose, you have been stolen from. And yes, feel free. No, I have a whole chair here. I just can't sit still. I'm anxious. I have a whole chair here. Feel free to answer, even if it's not your number. If you'd like to comment, I thank you, Stella, for being open. For joining the conversation. So yes, she. I feel like unfortunately, many of us have been stolen from, for many reasons. So smooth one. All right, let's go. Who's next? What we had here? Jay's number 3, right?
Jay's number 3. Have you ever been emotionally abused?
Have you ever been emotionally abused? That's a good one. That's a good one. I feel like I might know the answer to that. I like my little boy. Look, I even put candies for y'all, even though y'all can't eat it. Look, it's here. I can eat it, though. I'll eat it for you. Let's see. I accidentally. Oh, okay. Stella's saying I accidentally forgot I left my phone at the store and someone stole it. Man, that just shows you. It shows people's hearts nowadays. Unfortunately, it's happened to me. It has. By my mother. Damn, Jay. I'm sorry to hear that. That's probably our first heartbreaks. You know what I mean? Being heartbroken, abused, emotionally abused by your mom. It's it's a tough thing. And I know the situation. So may she rest in paradise. But you turned out to be a pretty good man. So let's be grateful for that. Mad rough. I feel like the 90s, 80s babies, because I don't know why I said 90s. I was raised in the 90s, but like the 80s babies and the 70s babies, bros, like we had nothing but traumatic ass parents. So like the way we were raised wasn't necessarily with love, more discipline than anything, because they had no idea how to recover from what their own emotional and physical abuses were. So thank you for sharing that with me. Antonio, watching some live Pro Bowl TV and listening to this goddess. I'm a reader just like you. Keep shining your light. And Reese's is my favorite. Anything peanut butter, I'll say. That's dope. Thank you for those words, Antonio. I appreciate you for tuning in and just multitasking, just being here with us and supporting what I'm doing. I thank you very much. I was no good. We all grow. I know I heard you was a bad boy, but growing up in Brooklyn in the 70s and the 80s was not easy for anybody. So let's give grace to God and thanks to God that you're here today and you are a completely changed person. I mean, it'd be different if you're still doing the same things you were doing when you were 16, 17, and 18. Then you got a problem. Which country or state are you from? I'm asking because you look like you're from California. I don't know, but to me though, I'll take that as a girl. I look like a Cali girl. Does that mean I look Hollywood? Oh, I'm a fuck here. Hollywood. No, I'm from Brooklyn. Holly Paradise. She said Holly Paradise. I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, but I reside in Florida right now. I've been here for a little bit. I have been to California and I have been on TV shows that are probably more popular in California than they are on this side. He said, nah, she from Bushwick, born and raised. You already know, gang, gang. 718. There's somebody dying back here. She's like, bro. She got that city look for me. Listen, this is a wash and go. I didn't flat iron it. I took a shower, put some gel and some spray, and I went. Thank the Lord for making me Puerto Rican because I just wash and go. Korea. Wow. You're watching me from Korea right now. That is amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that very, very, very much. That is amazing. That is amazing. Wow. We got some pretty good questions and some really good answers. Like I'm genuinely just intrigued. I know I'm blocking. Let me see if I can show you. So I made some cute things. Let's take a little intermission here, right? So if you've been following me before these real short and sweets, then you know who Lady Pun is. The t-shirts are always available. The hoodies are always available. I print them here and they're on demand. But I've been rapping since 2014. And this is the cover to my second album, Your Favorite Fat Femme C. See that? Lady D347. That's the cover to the second album. My first album was on SoundCloud. Not even gonna lie. It was on SoundCloud back in the SoundCloud days. So this is number 2. That was Cassette Dreams. And I managed, if you have this, nobody has this. Nobody has this. Nobody has this. Shout out to my sister-in-law. Again, BB. Shout out to her. It's a little dusty right now because I haven't taken it out. But if you have, oh, damn. I can't even pull it out. It's printed. I can't even show the CD. All right. So this album, you see the back? 350 pounds. 718 to 717 was my third project. Fred the Godson, DOC, Bad Bunny's engineer, Fanico Beats, Alcangel's engineer, everybody on here. This album was taken down after 2 years of success because of copyright issues with my name. And this is the last album I released as Lady D. This is where the name changed to Lady Pun because I lost $20,000 on this project and I couldn't do nothing. Taken down, beyond my control. Had to change my name because the lady had copywritten Lady D 2 weeks prior to me in Europe. Bull, right? So this is a gem. This is my favorite project. Fred the Godson, may he rest in paradise. This is, forever hold close to my heart. And I thank those who around the world. I only sold 1,000 copies of these out of my trunk. So if you have this, please hold on to it. And one day in the future, I'm going to come and sign it for you personally when I'm worth something more, because I'm worth everything now. But, when I hit the business. All right, let's get back to this game. All right. Who's next? I did subscribe. Thank you very much. It's nighttime here too. Over here, it is 9 p.m. Over there, what time is it in Korea? Probably 9 p.m. tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Right? Okay, let's see. I'm checking over on the TikTok side. Do I see? How do I see? Hold on. I'm learning here, guys. So we're getting here. Okay. It's 3 a.m. over there. Wow.
3 a.m. You must be wrong.
I know. Big Pun stayed proud wherever he is spirit-wise. Absolutely. I hope he is proud of me. He knows what my heart is, my intention is. The name Lady Pun was only taken because it was offered to me by Def Jam. Polo gave me the idea. At that time, again, if you were following my music for the first 3 albums, I was separating the languages. So I had just English and I had just Spanish songs, and they were fire. But they gave me the idea to start doing the Spanglish, and this is 10 years ago. This is before anybody. Oh snap! What? I don't know what this means. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. I'm getting there, guys. Bear with me. Um, what's that saying? The name. So I adapted the name because I had the balls to, and I was ready to put the work in. I'm not scared of what the industry does, blackballing wise. You know, I already knew what it was, not on Fat Joe's radar, but nor do I want to be. If you're a real New Yorker, you know what's up. I take pride in being a Puerto Rican woman from Brooklyn, New York, keeping the name alive and a positive image. His son knows, his daughter knows, his wife knows. 2 out of the 3 approve, and the one that doesn't approve, there's nothing that can be done about it. So, I just thank you guys for supporting this journey. It's been 5 years, and I am the only one and will remain that way. So, just keep supporting what we do. I will have another project dropping now, September 30th. I will be dropping my 5th project, and it's going to be a compilation of my best with the newest. So stay tuned with that. I'll have the marketing and everything out more in detail later on this week. So support is free. Age ain't nothing but a number. I wish I could see the US or USA. Let God handle that. Let's see. All right, who's next? Who we got a number? Who's on here? I got 11 people on YouTube. I was just thinking about your name, Lady Pun. Hop in here and hear you're talking about. There you go. Nueve, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm always going to talk about it. Anytime I have the opportunity, I'm never going to get the same group of people twice. So whether it be 3 people here, 17 people over here, 1 person, I'm still going to make sure that that set of ears knows who Lady Pun is and that the purpose behind it is nothing but positivity. So I appreciate you all for just keeping me focused. Rep the Bronx 100. I rep New York, period. I'm from Brooklyn. So y'all already know how that battle is. It's the battle of the boroughs. Y'all, it's a long distance relationship for anybody who live in the Bronx. I live in Brooklyn. It's 2.5 hours on the train. So all love and respect to the Bronx, but I'm a Brooklyn baby, Bushwick born and raised. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the south side. Last time I was in the Bronx, 170 Grand Concourse, and those was party days. So it's been many, many moons, but nothing but love for the Bronx. Shout out to my Harlem guys. You know what I mean? What are the balloons in the back? Do I have balloons in the back? Oh, not a thing. They're just decorations. No, so if you've been watching, oh, this is actually the one that I had taped up. It's just the tape. So happy faces. That's all it is. It's good vibes. It's positivity. I came across them at the dollar store and I love them. And if you know me, I'm going to give you guys an insight, okay? I'm going to tell you something about me. Not many people know if you don't know me personally, and nobody knows me. So, my favorite movie is Forrest Gump. And in the movie, when he was running and he wiped, he wiped his face on the shirt, he created the happy face emoji, which was bull. Obviously, Forrest Gump, Forrest Gump had 16 Dr. Peppers and went to the White House. But so I thought of it. It made me happy, and for me. It's just like my little add-on touch to the show. But you also know that I have autistic sons. If you don't know, I have 2 autistic boys that are 4 and 5, Irish twins, and they fell in love with them. So I had to fill up the entire bag. So all the extra homies are hanging in the cubicle. They got like 4 or 5 of them, and when he wants to go crazy, there's just balloons around the house so that they can play with them. But I do enjoy them, and I meant to hang this one up there, but I also felt like it was too much because I want you guys really to see me. The board is just for the numbers and the display itself. So thank you for asking, though. Inquiring minds wanted to know, so I answered. Forrest Gump, yes. A lot of people from Bridgeport, Connecticut listen to your music. Boom. That's love. And let me tell you why. I'm going to give all of that to my guy's show. And you in Connecticut, shout out to all my rappers in Connecticut. I used to live in New London, up in Ledyard for many years when I was younger. Shout out to my family out there. But my guy Show Rocker, he made sure he puts me on the map in Connecticut. We got two gems dropping for you before the year is over. So stay tuned for that. Support is free, and shout out to Show Rocker. Shout out to Connecticut. Thank y'all for tuning in. Forrest Gump, the bottom. Where's that? Oh, when's my birthday? In July. My birthday just passed. Me and my dad share the same birthday, July 27th. We just turned old. We just turned old. Yeah, Bridgeport is wild. It's definitely wild. It's like it's definitely the hood. I know. So who we got in here? Who's next? We got 11 people on live here. What happened?
I said, oh, and I was like,
I did not. You making your lips? February 21st. I was about to ask you when's yours. Nice, right after Valentine's Day. Was that Aquarius? I'm not too good at that. I just try to remember. I think it's Aquarius. It ain't a Cancer. All right, so we got 1 through. We only got 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers off of the board. Who want to go up next? Give me a number 1 through 26, and you answer a question. That's simple. Safe places, safe spaces, is what I meant to say. Who is that? Girl, I gotta get glasses. Someone throw a number. Emily, pick a number.
just random.
Like you ain't been looking at the damn book for the past 10 minutes.
15.
How you say 15 in Spanish?
Cinco seis?
Girl, bye.
Is that how you say it?
5, 6? That's what you just said.
Oh.
Remember we were talking about the birthday party?
I'm saying, listen.
Sweet 15?
I'll say,
What's it called?
or say,
What's the Sweet 15 called?
quinceañera.
See how easy it is to get caught up? A 15. So yeah, 15. I used to call it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got a couple numbers here.
Oh, I put 15.
Yeah, you got 15. Hang on 1 second. We're gonna pick on 15. Let's do Emily first. Guys, hold on 1 second.
No, do your people. I'll go.
Oh, you got 15. Okay, so we got Jose chose number 4. All right, Jose. What's number 4?
Have you ever fought?
Have you ever fought, Jose? Boom, bop, bap. No, yeah. I mean, I would hope not. I don't want anybody to have to fight. But if you know what I mean? October man coming up. Oh, October when? He said, of course, but of course. We in New York. Where you at, Jose? It's definitely on territorial grounds too. Like if you're in New York, it's just standard. You fighting. My daughter's birthday is October 7th. So shout outs to my Libras. All right, we got Nueve chose number 9. Of course. Oh, duh. Hello.
Is that real?
Yeah, he chose number 9 though, yeah. Duh. I hope you won, Jose. Hope they ain't hurt you.
Have you ever sat at the beach for emotional stability?
Have you ever sat at the beach for emotional stability? Aries, Canelo. Oh yeah, Canelo next. That's my guy. That's my guy. He writing something there. Who's on this side? Ooh, I just gotta. Oh, Jay said he wants 26. Yeah. Ooh, I just got a paint right here. Oh. This is the downfall to like when I had. If y'all don't know, I had stomach surgery a couple years back. I was 350 pounds. Remember, I had just eaten, but I was doing everything at the same time while I was eating. So like now that I'm sitting down, it's starting to process, and it's like, ooh, okay, it's like right here, going down somewhere. I'm over here playing with my belly, y'all. I'm sorry. I drew you. Thank you, Stella. I'm okay. I know where that goes. Those are scams too. So hold on 1 second. Bud is gonna beat the brakes off Canelo. I don't know. They're both very good fighters. You know what I mean?
I heard Mike Tyson's trying to fight me.
I heard Mike Tyson and Mayweather were supposed to fight, right?
That's gonna be staged.
Okay, I had to take somebody off of there. Sorry. So he said no.
No.
He said no. Canelo's winning, right? We could put. I don't like gambling, y'all, but I might put a couple dollars on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we got
That was number 26. Jay wanted 26. Oh, Nueve had 9.
Nueve had 9. Have you ever? No, we did that.
Yeah, we did that one.
Beach for emotional.
Jose Aries, that's dope. Yeah, so we're on Jay now. Jay and then you. Jay got 26.
Jay, have you ever been a victim of racism?
Have you ever been a victim of racism? Racismo. Racism. Whoever said sat at a beach for emotional support? Nah, I'm a G. Real gangsters cry, my guy. Okay? It's okay to cry. It's healthy to cry. But it's okay. I respect that you haven't either. Maybe you should. And don't do Coney Island. I don't know where you're at, but you're Bang Bang BX. He said yes. Yes. I mean, do you want to elaborate a little bit? How? Did they think you look like Mario or something? Like, what's up? What's your... I got Miss Emily bugging out back here, y'all. That's why the deal was she can't be on camera because she gonna be able to respond the way. No, I mean like you know what I mean. You gonna be able to. We got her in the cup. We gonna bring her outside. She a little hottie too flotty, so we ain't bring her out. What's poppin'? We here, we live. Thank you for tuning in. We playing the game. It's called Have You Ever? EVA, because it's the trauma version, and we're just going over adult conversation. I've had some amazing guys, select some numbers. We're answering questions like, have you ever been lied to? Have you ever been stolen from? Have you ever robbed? Have you ever? So we're getting there. Miss Emily is next. My first time on your live. Thank you for tuning in. Salute. And to be honest with you, this is only my second live. I thank you to you all. There's a couple of you in here right now that have been following me on my YouTube for years. And I've never gone live. This is my second live within 2 weeks, and I will be live every Friday and every Monday. I'm almost at that 3 million views. That's all we need. And there's no better way than to get it than actually interacting with people who have been wanting to interact with me for a very long time. I had to heal. I had to grow. I had to go through what I had to go through to be able to be in the shell that I am in now, to be able to speak to you guys and hopefully help some of you heal through what you're going through or have gone through just by speaking on my experiences from a comfortable level and an understanding level, not from pain, not from animosity. I'm speaking from a point of Jesus Christ to save my life, and there's nothing else that anybody can tell me. Amen. Salud. Yep, there you go. I'm gonna definitely tune in. Please do. You already know, Lady Pun. I rap. I've got albums. I've got videos. I'm sure you guys have all showed love, but this is something I'm growing a lot more comfortable with as we go, and I'm just trying to bring new ideas for interaction, and that's really just what it is. So I thank you all for tuning in, and we've been on this for about 33 minutes now. So it's loving. It don't even feel like that. 1.4 thousand on TikTok. So thank you. I appreciate that. I love y'all. This is definitely so refreshing for me. This is something that I've had on the back burner again, and that's where today versus tomorrow comes from. You see this sticky pad? This is legit. The name to this came to me 15 minutes before I went live on my first time. And when I tell you I had a whole notebook set out with a title, strategy, and what we was going to do, that all went out the window because God was like, hold that. Today versus tomorrow. So that's where we are. We're going to discuss what we can do today to be better tomorrow. And ultimately, these conversations are to motivate you, not to go back on the couch and be the same person you was tomorrow. You know what I mean? So you make the change. I do not. I'm simply here just to put the energy, and hopefully it gets you moving forward. That's support is free. The work is not. That's how we do it. Shout out to Washington Heights. Oh, always, always. Oh, I see a little birdie. Thank you. She was Italian. Didn't like me being Puerto Rico. I mean, Puerto Rican think of Puerto Rico. They like me being Puerto Rico. They love us. I'm over here. Bloated. I ate rice and beans and pork chops, guys, like 15 minutes before I came online. That's crazy. Because Italians love us. Like, it depends on the nature, though, and depends on the woman. So it's okay. That sucks. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It really does. Ready? Miss Emily got number 15. She think we forgot about her.
Have you ever ran away? Yes. I was 12 years old.
Oh wow.
I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I packed in my bag nothing to do with
Insulin.
my diet. Nope,
No, nothing.
nothing. I packed in my little bag, I think it was a Cabbage Patch doll, a bag of chips, and some other kind of toy. And I went out. My parents were like, "Bye," and I went down the road. There was a gravel pit. I don't know, a few away from it. It was just where they store all the gravel.
She's from West Virginia.
And I went down and I sat there and sat there. And every once in a while, I'd see my dad come walk down and look, but I was dead set because I didn't get my way. They let me sit there until it got dark, and they're like, "She's gonna come home," because I didn't like the dark. And I sat there. I was like, "I ain't going home. I ain't going home." Well, then my mom started. Well, it's time for her insulin. She got it. I ain't going home. That's right. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it was probably about 11:30. All you hear is my mom yelling in not so nice terms, "Get your back up." That was the first and last time I ran away till I was like 18, and I just said, "I'm moving." Peace.
That's crazy. So she was 12 years old when she ran away to the tree at the end of the road and sat there for a couple hours, and then never did it again.
But I thought I was going to survive off a Cabbage Patch doll, a bag of chips, and some other.
What kind of chips? So them chips might about that. What was it back then? Doodles? What are they called? Cheese doodles. I said doodles. What are they called?
But I didn't have
nothing.
But I was
See you next Friday. Thank you for tuning in, everybody who's tuned in. We got about 10 more minutes left on here. I'm gonna try to make it to the hour mark. I'm trying to make it to the hour mark. Thank you. You're still beautiful. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, William. Hi. I didn't see your comment earlier. I apologize if I missed that. Que estoy colorada. Yo no estoy you know what it was? I was in the pool. It's like dead. No, I'm talking to somebody right now. I went to the pool today, my love. I was in the pool. We was in the pool for like 2 hours today, 2.5. We got black. We got dark today. We sat in the pool. It wasn't as sunny because it rained. Yeah, you got it. But yeah, we got dark today. I'm still red because I sat in the sun today for almost 3 hours.
I think at this point we should play roulette and I just ask you questions.
Boom. So let's do this. So everybody set a number. Hey, this is Will from Maryland. How are you today? Blessings, Maryland. Most love to Baltimore. So we're gonna play Russian roulette. Miss Emily's gonna throw some questions at me, and I'm gonna answer them so you guys can know what's going on. All right?
Have you ever? I can't believe you wrote this down. Have you ever loved somebody so hard?
Oh, hold on. Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever? Yes, sadly, I have. I have. One time.
Have you ever lost your faith?
No, girl, no, I never lost my faith. Amen. No, never, not never, Jesus. Do you hear me? That's all I got. I don't got $1, but I got faith that I have $1, and it comes.
Have you ever been hungry, like real hungry, like?
Oh yes, starving.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I know that feeling all too well. Sadly.
Have you ever cried to a stranger?
Have I ever cried to a stranger? Wow. So okay, so like, yeah, a stranger is a stranger.
Is somebody you don't know, but you just
at the bar.
To them in the elevator or
at the bar. On my drinking days, yes, I've definitely broke down, and I would say that was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago when everything happened.
That's healthy.
Oh yeah, it's natural. It's natural. I let it out.
Have you ever eaten chitlins?
I ain't never ate no chitlins. I ain't never finna eat no chitlins or no gizzards and none of that. Can't do it. I can't.
Have you ever not paid a debt?
Absolutely. I'm gonna choose what debt I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna choose. But no, then we grew up and we're smart and we learned that without credit you can't do anything in life. So I paid all my debt, and thank the Lord by the grace of God, I got good enough credit.
Have you ever been physically abused?
Have I ever been physically abused? Yes, I have. And that is something I've spoken, not necessarily on these two platforms, especially YouTube, but I do speak on it with Instagram and Facebook. So again, follow me, guys. There, Official Lady Pun. I am a domestic violence survivor, and I have been away for 3 years now. So I thank the Lord for His strength.
Have you ever cheated?
I should have cheated.
Not on a 5th grade spelling test, but have you ever cheated?
I sure did. Baby daddy number one. After he cheated, though, I was loyal. I was faithful, but I cheated back. I did. It happens. I was young. I was 18. I didn't even have kids yet. We didn't even have Kai. And Kai's 16. So, girl, that don't even matter. But I was a kid. I definitely cheated back. I was loyal.
This one's kind of deep.
Oh, this one's deep.
Have you ever ate out of the trash to survive?
Yes. I have eaten out of the trash to survive. To survive. Not drunk or I've eaten. Yeah. It was cheeseburger. Like, no, I've gone dumpster diving for some goodies as a kid.
Have you ever been arrested?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. No, have you ever been arrested? Yes. Yes.
Have you ever left the country?
Have I ever left the country? No. No. Puerto Rico don't count. It is the country.
I wasn't there that day.
Geography, it's a property. Yeah, no, Puerto Rico's not the country. My kids have gone to Dominican Republic, and I plan on taking them to Greece in 2027. So that's her Christmas, her graduation present.
Have you ever self-harmed?
Have I ever Yes, yes. I have self-harmed. During the domestic violence situation, it got really stressful. I was pregnant, and self-harm. There's more than one thing to self-harm, but yes, I unfortunately I did. I've gone through that.
Have you ever lived in the streets or been homeless?
Yes, I have. As a kid, not as an adult. We went through shelters, went through all that stuff.
This is an Emily question direct to you, just because I ask everybody this.
So it's me nice.
Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
No. Hell no.
I mean, because you've been in the music industry.
Yes, I have been. Yes.
Have you been invited?
No.
To a Diddy party?
I'm not that important.
Would you go?
Girl?
To a Diddy
no.
Party?
No. Never. Even before all the baby oil came to the light. We know what it was. Even before all the baby oil came to the light. I'm from Brooklyn. We know the Biggie story.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone to a concert?
I've gone to a few concerts, yes. Just took her to Katy Perry, but my first concert was Sam Smith front row. I cried. And then Mark Anthony last row. I was in the ceiling for that guy.
If you could open for one
Facts,
artist, who would it be? If you could choose to open for one artist that you admire, who would it be?
Okay, so we have to be very specific with this. For one artist that I would open for. Now, we're talking now or then or
Any
in
artist,
general.
living or dead.
Living or dead?
Living or dead. Like if it was your go-to, like who's your all-time favorite artist that nobody can touch to you? And you could open for them, who would it be?
If I could open for anybody, that's a tough question. I mean, it is, but it isn't, because it really has a lot to do with the relevancy of who is who today.
Don't take that into consideration.
Right.
Like if it was any time,
right,
and you had the opportunity
of my lifetime.
Yes, at that time, anytime, living or dead.
Okay.
If you were
Michael Jackson. Hands down.
Like if you had the opportunity to open for anybody living or dead,
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. I grew up on the Jackson 5.
So what would your first, for those that are following you for so long, what would your opening act be? What would be
what I would sing? Mm-hmm. The first song?
Yeah.
It would probably be, I was gonna say Te Necesito, which is like my Lauryn Hill. Have you heard that one? I don't think you've heard that one yet. We'll get weird to that. But for Michael Jackson, thinking of like the era, it would probably be New Era, which is like a my slow hip hop song that I would do because it ties He's funk.
Yeah.
He's Jap. I would be like the hip hop opener.
Now, if it's the same and you can collaborate on writing a song, who would you want to write with?
Like do a song with or write for? Like who I want to do a song with and write with them, or write the song for them to sing it? Like who I want to work with?
Yeah.
Adele.
Adele? Really?
Yes. Yes. And as gangsta as you guys make me out to be, or that I have been and lived in life, I am an R&B girl. I am a soft music. I am a jazz, contemporary, opera. I enjoy piano, saxophone. I'm very and Adele's album 25 saved my life. She saved my life on the divorce, on this divorce.
If you had to choose between only singing or rapping in English or Spanish for the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life?
Oh, you forgot to use messing. What would it be? If you had to pick one.
It would be English. It would be English. Because the messages would be heard in more depth than it would be just Spanish. I'm reaching, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way, I am reaching all the young American girls that were in the position that I was when I was just the Nuyorican girl listening to music. I only had Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, MC Lyte, Missy Elliott, Nelly Furtado, you know what I mean? EVE. Like I come from the era of Lil Kim, you know what I mean? So like female hip hop is my era. And to be a part of this era, this generation's female hip hop is still mind blowing for me.
What do you think of the millennial female rappers that are out today?
I don't knock them. I understand the commercial. I understand that that's where society is because they're younger. Remember, it's literally just like hip hop is 25, 50 years old, 70. When it's 75 years old, it's literally 3 generations already of music that have gone through. So what they're listening to, what our kids are listening to, is not what we were listening to. Goes hand in hand with the same way I speak to the OGs when they hear me saying what I'm saying. Like I'm saying what I'm saying, but it's not the same way y'all are used to hearing it. Doesn't mean I'm not saying it right. So I've learned to listen and hear what it is what they're saying, but they ain't saying much. I had someone today, one of my YouTube guys commented today and said, more Lady Pun, less Sexy Red, and less Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? I love Meg Thee Stallion. I love Meg Thee Stallion. I love Cardi. I love Glorilla because they just bring out my.
You keep your clothes on and keep it sexy with a sweat.
Correct.
And
that's big for me. The positive image. Like I'm a woman. I'm a mother. Before anything, I have teenage girls. I have 4 teenage girls. You know what I mean? So, and it's not just that. I want every girl in the world to feel like they can do it and they don't have to show their bodies. You don't have to put on a pound of makeup on your face. You don't have to make yourself a sexual image to be accepted, to be heard, and to be valued. And that's ultimately the message that I portray. So that's the purpose. Yeah. This is fun. High five. Those are good questions. I can cut this and edit it later too. Oh well, girl, we about to do this podcast. Salute. We got 12 minutes, so we're just gonna talk some cacaness over here, right? 4.8 thousand on TikTok. I love y'all. This makes me happy. Jay, thank you for being on both. Ain't you supposed to be doing this? Who's this girl? Oh, why didn't I see this? My sister-in-law was on my other sister, my ex-sister-in-law. All right, boom. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got 10 minutes, right? Oh, I'm mad. I just did this. I meant to show y'all these. Let me just take them off. No, I'm not gonna take them off because then I'll be one shoe off. I found these. You see these? Y'all know Air Maxes. Goodwill, $20. Talk to me nice. Where you got them? Goodwill. God said they was for me, my size. So shout outs to them. All right. So real quick, I do have a task for those that are watching. Okay. And I will post this later. I will edit it. I will post it, cut it, whatnot. I want you to take time for yourself this weekend. I want you to take at least 15 minutes minimum to yourself. That doesn't pertain to paying bills, doesn't pertain to cleaning the house, washing clothes, cooking, none of that. I want you to take 15 minutes to yourself, whether it be go for a walk, whether it be just to lay down in your bed and breathe, shut everything off around you and hear your eyes blink, okay? take yourself to Five Below. Take yourself to the dollar store and buy yourself 2 or 3 things that you've been wanting to snack on. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself to a movie. Take yourself out to lunch. Call someone you haven't spoken to in quite a while. Forgive someone you haven't forgiven in quite a while. So on Monday when we chime back in at 9 o'clock, I want to follow up on that. What you guys do this weekend that didn't pertain to what we do and have to do on a daily basis? You know what I mean? So self-love and self-care is the key, whether you be male or female. We are all parent, not all. Most of us are parents. Life is stressful. We have financial burdens. We got to put food on the table, and there ain't nobody else gonna do it for us. But if you're not okay mentally, your children are not gonna be okay. And the people around you are not gonna be okay because they're gonna sense your eagerness. They're gonna sense your stress. So all I'm trying to do is help you diffuse yourself as you continue growing. All right. So take that with you. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna say a quick prayer. And I just want to say thank you. Your day, my guy in Tampa's in the building. Yo, you just got on. I hope you watch this. Go back and watch this. I'm gonna post some clips too, man. It was really good. Fridays and Mondays at 9 p.m. I'm going live, YouTube and TikTok, and we're just gonna be doing this. It's all interactive, it's all hidden. But let's get our prayer in. And I want to thank you guys just for taking the time to sit here with me. 51 minutes. We're already on 10 minutes longer than we were last week. Like, that's already a win. So for me, I thank you for taking the time to sit here with me, to converse with me, interact, to just empower me as much as I'm trying to empower you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't keep going. You guys really do give me purpose. Your messages that you guys send me just reminding me are real short and sweet, reminding me about the music and just who I am as a person. You really, really do keep me going. So I thank you. I can see you open up for Jada Kiss. I already did, Papa. Griselda. Nas, I would love to. Nas, but it's past that era of hip hop. And I think that's something we have to let go of as adults. Like, it's time for us. But yeah, let's get this prayer on. I love y'all. And if you're following me on here, I know you're following me across everywhere else, but I'm always going to announce it. Support is free. Official Lady Porn on all social media, on all streaming platforms, or simply Google me. And, this is what it is. So support is free. And let's just pray. So everybody, stop what you're doing. If you're driving, look at the road. Dear Lord, I thank you for this space, for this opportunity, for this ambition and this growth that you've given me to allow to heal myself and heal those around me in abundance, those around the world. Thank you to those who take the time to listen out to me, to support me. Please bless everyone in this live today. Allow them to get some rest tonight and allow them to take some time for themselves so they can start healing their hearts and choose you, my Lord. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Amen. I love y'all. And we'll be in touch. Enjoy your weekend. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive and text. And strap it. Love y'all.